Do you think pivot tables are the only way to summarize your data across rows and columns? There's a formula for that now. The PivotBy function lets you build dynamic summaries just like pivot tables, but with a formula. You can group data across rows and columns with full flexibility right inside a cell. But don't be fooled, while it feels familiar, PivotBy isn't related to the traditional pivot tables functionality in Excel. In this video, we'll explore what exactly can you do with this powerful new function. We have the sales data with us. Let's start by calculating the total units sold for each product in each region. Pivot by. The first parameter is row fields, and we will select A2 to A25. As in rows, we want to group by products. The next parameter is col fields or column fields, and we will select C2 to C25. As in columns, we want to group by regions. For values, we will select the units sold in D2 to D25. And for the function, we will select sum. And we get the total units sold for each product in each region. You can of course select any other function that you may want. Now you may say, hey, wait a minute, I can do this using SUMIFS too. And you'll be right. But you won't get the column and row totals with SUMIFS. You can, but you'll have to write a separate formula for both of them. Now let's look at what we can do with the additional parameters. The first one is field headers. There are four options. 0, which is no headers. The result is the same as what we already have. 1 and 3 are used when we select the header data, then we can choose to hide them or show them. And 2, where we don't have the header data selected, like in this case, and we want Excel to generate it. So let's write 2. Excel generates these headers for you. Column field 1, row field 1, value 1. Now let's edit these three ranges to include the header data and then see what options 1 and 3 do. A1 to include the header, similarly C1 and D1. Let's select 1, which is yes, our data includes the header but don't show. Excel has the header information now, but we've chosen not to show that. The result is the same as when we select 0 or no. And if we select 3, then Excel displays the actual headers. I'm going to do undo to change that to 1 to reduce the amount of information we have. The next parameter is row total depth. If I select 0, the row totals disappear. However, the column total is still visible. If you want to remove that, you can go to the column total depth and type 0 to remove that too. Let's look at how do we sort the data. For that, we will need to see the totals. So let's make the row total and column total depth as 1. After the row total depth, we have a parameter row sort order. If I write 2 here, it will sort the row data in an ascending order. You'll see all the totals are in ascending order now. And to sort the data in descending order, you can make that as -2. Similarly, you can sort the columns by providing a 2 in the column sort order. The data is sorted in ascending order of column totals. And you can sort that data in descending order by making it -2. And finally, you can filter the data too using PivotBy. The next parameter is filter array. And if I write A1 to A25 is equal to phones, I see the data only for product phones. Similarly, if I say the range C1 to C25, that's where we have the regions, is equal to East, I see the data only for the region East. It's as easy as that. So that's it for the pivot by function. Do let me know in comments if you think you'll be replacing functions like SUMIFS, AVERAGEIFS, COUNTIFS and the likes with pivot by. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment with any questions or topics you'd like us to cover. And don't forget to subscribe our channel Analytics Success for more tips and tricks on Excel and data analytics.